Welcome to the second episode of Rate My Poshmark Closet, where we analyze a Poshmark closet to take lessons learned to make everyone else's Poshmark closet better. This week we'll be looking at an experienced Poshmarker under the store name Old Soul Vibes, which is run by Alice, who uses Poshmark as a way to supplement her education fund as she studies speech pathology. As a college student myself, it's really exciting to see someone who's so successful on the platform. If you find this video enjoyable, don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. With that said though, we're going to dive right into the closet analysis. I have defined it to be 7 parts, so we'll be going through that today. First off, we'll be looking at the profile photos, so that includes the profile pic itself and then also the cover photo. To begin, her profile photo is clearly professional, or at least that's the way I perceive it. She's pictured very trendy and also black and white. I mean, for me, that makes you look artsy, so I assume you're trendy and artsy from this profile picture. For the cover photo, I think it definitely fits your closet, but a suggestion that I made for myself, as I will continue to make I think for other people, is that this photo could be used to highlight some of the positive aspects of you as a seller, such as your 10% off for 3 or more items in your closet, or maybe the fact that you're a really fast shipper, or the items that you specialize in. But again, these are just suggestions. You're clearly more successful than me on the platform as of now, so take those lightly, and if you decide to implement them, let me know. By the way, any opinions that you as viewers have on this analysis, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Moving on to part 2, we'll be looking at the listings themselves. And as you can see, the pictures are very uniform, professional, and none of them really stand out as not matching another compared to, my closet where there's a picture of my fuzzy carpeting or a random light background that contrast a lot. One thing that I really enjoy about her closet is I have to find one now, is if you scroll, I don't know why they're not closer to the top, but that's okay. If you keep scrolling, there's a lot of selection in the closet. That's a good thing. There are these advertisement type posts, which are obviously the not for sale posts. But what they do is they show people what she specializes in for her closet, like the hippie aesthetic, grunge skater aesthetic, and then vintage, top rated seller. She's highlighting what she's good at through the advertisements that she's, plunking in with her listings. Something that I think is a great idea. As you can see, the closet itself has had a lot of success with 631 listings. She's definitely not messing around here. I haven't even topped 100 yet, so it's definitely a goal to strive for. And with only 13,000 shares, she has 50,000 followers, which is something that I was very surprised by because so far I view sharing as a way for growth. I just capped 2,000 followers and have just over 8,000 shares. So this goes to show that maybe sharing isn't the answer for continued growth. Now that we've looked at the listings, let's dive into a couple of them so we can look more at the pictures and the descriptions. So here's a pair of jeans. The pictures are done with a jean hanger, which I like personally, but I don't have a way to do this now because I don't have a hanger like this rather than laying the jeans on the floor. Highlights the different features of the jeans and also gets the front and back with the tag. Here's the description where it says excellent condition, fun distressing throughout, super stretchy and comfy with the measurements already in. From this post we can also see that she's very responsive with comments that are put on her items so that she can answer people's questions and get more sales. Looking at that description, that one was good, but there's some of these that are just banger descriptions, and it was on an item here, the new without tag screen crop sweatshirt. This is definitely going above and beyond, where it says whether your go-to shows were Jersey Shore and The Real World, or you miss the days of Daria and Beavis and Butthead, yada yada yada. Long story short, she brings you back to that feeling of nostalgia of the old MTV shows, and then goes on to describe the item in a unique way by saying the long sleeve green hoodie features the classic MTV logo designed with a retro cool background and an equally rad color palette with a cropped silhouette and raw hem. this is gold, and I really think that this sets, the average Poshmarker like myself apart from, someone who's really going for it and borderline professional with what they do. Now that we've dived into the items and the listings, let's take a little time to actually learn about our Poshmarker Alice. So you can go into the About section and you'll see that she was last active this hour. Means she's very active on the platform, going to respond quickly, and has an average ship time of 1 day. And to me as a buyer, ship time is very important because I want my items, because we in the 21st century are all about instant gratification, so the sooner we get an item, the happier we are. This is very impressive though, 71 love notes, one of them being for me personally, because this is actually the store where I purchased my black Vans, the shoes that I unboxed in a previous video. And if that unboxing experience was any precursor to the closet itself, it definitely, was consistent. The unboxing experience was great, as well as the closet too. You'll go into here, you can see the brands that she follows. I don't necessarily think that this is a huge deal, but it's nice to see that what she follows is consistent with what she sells. And now, since we've looked into this, we're going to dive in and meet Alice, personally with the Meet Your Posher. She does have this filled out, which you definitely expect from a closet like this, and that's how I got the information of using the profits to pay off student loans for her speech pathology degree. So go check out her closet, help her out with some sales so she can pay off that student debt. It's definitely a huge amount of debt after graduating college, especially with today's prices. One thing that judges the health of a closet, at least for me personally, is the interaction on the Meet Your Posher page. I have a decent amount of comments, but definitely not this much, so this is cool to see. So that pretty much concludes the Poshmark portion of analyzing her closet. She does have a pretty good Instagram. Again, the photos fit, none of them contrast, and these are some really high quality ones. I like this one a lot. I don't know why. This is a lot of good items in one picture. So I'm definitely jealous of wherever she sourced that from. Description: boho, trendy, retro, hippie, old school fashion. All of these unique pieces need new homes. And then, boom, link to Poshmark Closet. She gives a call to action, which in marketing is a must-have. But with that said, my final thoughts on the closet are: this is a, borderline professional Poshmarker, but obviously she's just doing this to help pay for the student loans, which is really cool to see, especially someone, making this a side hustle and doing really, really well at it. So now that you've looked at her closet, you can apply the lessons that we've learned from this video to your closet to make it better. If you yourself want to volunteer to have your closet analyzed, that's the word I'm looking for, in one of these videos, please comment your name in the comment section below, or feel free to contact me on Instagram at Poshmark immortalthreads. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to click a like if you did, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. But with that said, this concludes today's video. We'll see you next time.